Over 30 volunteers came here from across the country to spend their summer giving back to the game. The Wichita Hoops, Landon Reinhardt, KSN Sports. The dominoes are starting to fall on the NCAA. Earlier today, the Supreme Court unanimously ruled in favor of athletes receiving greater financial compensation. Racking up over $1 billion in annual revenue in recent years, the NCAA has heard plenty of backlash from sports personalities and Twitter trolls, but actual damage may be lurking. Former Shocker and Wichita native Connor Frankamp has signed to play basketball at Zenit St. Petersburg and Russia. After a couple of years overseas, Frank makes the jump to the EuroLeague, which many consider to be the highest level of competition outside of the NBA. Well, it's all smiles here in Koch Arena for current and former players alike as they lace up their shoes in preparation for next week's TBT tournament. But for Connor Frankamp, it's one last chance to come home and play before he heads overseas. Wichita's official esports team, the Wichita Wolves, announced today the signing of Team Ape, North America's #1 semi-professional team for the video game Rainbow Six Siege. 6 states are introducing new student-athlete payment laws next week. And while Kansas isn't one of them, this new ruling says that Shockers could be getting money in their wallets soon. At Koch Arena, Landon Reinhardt, KSN Sports. A Kansan will represent the U.S. Women's Olympic soccer team for the first time this summer. Salina native Adriana Franch has been named a goalkeeper for the reigning Women's World Cup champions. The Salina South High School alumni looks to redeem the 2016 Olympic team that failed to bring home a medal.
We're combining education with basketball.
The future All-American basketball camp is underway at Wichita Hoops, and these kids couldn't be more excited. But the camp isn't all about hooping.
A lot of times basketball is just basketball, but we want kids to understand that there's more to life than just basketball.
One extra target of camp is education.
One of our main focus to keep them, during the summer, keep them ready to go back to school.
There are plenty of basketball camps every summer, but the price to attend this camp is what sets it apart.
But these guys are all guys from disadvantaged low-income families, and we fought through. But this community is what's making it possible, because no kid is going to pay a dime to come to any of my basketball camps.
Not only is the camp free, but each camper is going home with a basketball, t-shirt, and backpack full of supplies.
So we're going to change lives. We're going to change lives. Somebody changed ours, and that's what we're trying to do.
Kids will also receive life lessons, like how to interact with cops, along with guest visits from the fire and police chief.
We don't try to make it only about basketball. We try to make it about life experiences that we went through.
Over 30 volunteers came here from across the country to spend their summer giving back to the game. The Wichita Hoops, Landon Reinhardt, KSN Sports. Well, it's all smiles here in Koch Arena for current and former players alike as they lace up their shoes in preparation for next week's TBT tournament. But for Connor Frankamp, it's one last chance to come home and play before he heads overseas. When TBT, or the basketball tournament, kicks off on Friday, it will be the first time many Shockers and spectators will step foot in Koch Arena in over a year.
Really excited. It's pretty cool to have the first event with fans be our TBT, so we're excited to see the fan turnout, and hopefully we can put on a good show for him.
For Connor Frankamp, however, TBT will provide him a little slice of home before he heads to Russia. Frankamp signed with Zenit St. Petersburg of the EuroLeague earlier this summer.
It's important. Hopefully I can keep making that jump up and hopefully get a chance in the NBA here in the next few years, but just continue to keep working and keep moving up.
Even though Frankamp has his professional contract, that's not stopping him from giving it all in the tournament.
Definitely full throttle. There's quite a bit of money on the line, and I think if we get hot enough, we have a chance to win it all. So we might as well go full throttle and see what we can do.
Most importantly for every player here, they're excited for the chance to reconnect with old friends.
Yeah, we're all pretty good friends on this team. We've all made a good relationship in the last few years. Obviously, pretty much all of us came through Wichita State and kind of know the culture of Wichita State.